We're back. Ooh, everyone, welcome. Sip and Shop Season 3 is in full effect, baby. Woo! I am your host, Andrea Fairweather Bailey, to welcome you back in, my friends. Welcome you back in, family, to your Saturday beauty break, your Saturday refresher, your Saturday check-in. And guess who I'm with?
You with me, babe.
Ah! The voice. The voice. Eddie. The voice of Eddie Bailey is in the house. Hey, Ed.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hello, everyone. Let me get comfy. Let me just sit back and take it all in because I got a lot to share with you. A lot. But, you know, it just feels so good. You know what's so funny about this? I'll just be for real before we start everything off. I didn't even normally before, like all the other seasons before, I would always practice the prep, the introduction, your Saturday beauty break. Not today.
Yeah.
It just rolled off the tongue, and I haven't done it since May.
Yeah, a long time.
Right? I think it was May because we wanted to have a summer, and we certainly have.
Yeah.
We've had a summer, and we hope you have it as well, and a safe and healthy one. So let's do this, people. Let's get the libations, please. Let's toast this sucker up. There are a number of things to
Let's get the
celebrate.
likes of the shares up too.
Yes. Okay. Say it, Ed. Say it. Say it. Say it. Okay, everyone. So, this dark and lovely is dark and lovely. Everyone, get your glasses, cups, mugs, flutes, solo cups, mugs, teacups, whatever it is, but we hope that you do choose to have a healthy libation, so you honor your temple, yeah. Let us toast to all of us, right? Making it through thus far, being in a healthy mind, spirit, having love and protection around us, being clear, having just a sphere of love around you through family, friends, work colleagues, right? It's important to have positivity there as well. And just for being here and sharing this moment, salud. Salud to everyone and everything.
Salute. What's up, babe?
Okay, so it's not as strong as I thought it was because I thought I was going to spin into the orbits. Okay, so I said to Eddie yesterday, I'll explain everything. I said to Eddie yesterday, oh, you know, I'm not sure what the drink will be for Sip and Shop yet. And he was like, well, you better make your mind up. And then we went, I'll explain where we went yesterday to a certain place, and the iced coffee was slamming. And there was no sugar in it, right? Because I haven't been, you know, adding sugar in that way in a long time. And it was just very simple. It was an iced coffee that was done with, you know, these perfect little ice cubes and a splash, not splash, but a good amount of oat milk, right? Shout out to Reno Wilson, because he's the one that turned me on to oat milk. I was like, oat milk, get the hell on. And he was like, girl, you were bugging out. And I was, because I was missing out. But I am on it. Reno, I am on it with the oat milk. So today, good day to me. The reason why it's so dark, my version, it's because I put too much daggone. I should have only done about this much even really this, right?
Yeah.
A fourth of it, right?
Yeah.
And then done the milk full and then the ice cubes. But no, I had to go all the way up, and then it only left room for a little bit of oat milk. Good day to me.
But how was it though?
It's actually good.
Yeah.
And what I put in there was what did I put in? Oh yeah, A dash of cinnamon because I like cinnamon, and also just a few flecks of because we have like a lavender plant, and just a few flecks of lavender just to give it like a little kick. I just love the aroma of it, but it's actually pretty good. But honestly, if I had to do it again, I would have done like at least half the coffee. But oh well.
Next time.
But check it out, we're in tune with the universe, because then I pulled up on social media, why is it National Coffee Day? And I was like, Eddie, are you for real? So it's in perfect timing. Do you all like coffee? Too, some people can't stand it. Some people are like, get the hell on, I'm not doing no coffee.
That's crazy. I need my coffee.
Yeah, I don't want to need it. I used to be that way, like, I don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. You know, I don't, I go back and forth between, you know, like the Earl Grey green tea and so it just depends. I don't no longer feel like being obligated or in need in that way. That's just me, because I've been there, done that. Good day. We got so much to talk about. Let's start with the October birthday shout outs. It is October, which means it's Libra season. To all you October babies out there and you Libras, happy birthday. What a wonderful time of the year. It is so banging outside when the sun is still out, and you can have on like a t-shirt and a cool like little sweater, you know, and your little, you know, get up, whatever it is. But it's it feels like such a hopeful time.
Yeah, it does. You
know, in the city and then the fall foliage beginning. It's the changing of the seasons. It's a wonderful thing in New York. So let's do like we did last season, which we thought was pretty awesome, and that is to just read your horoscope, just to give you a little insight, and to again honor and celebrate you Libras out there. So it's saying for the year 2021, after a grim 2020, we all deserve to feel alive, safe, and vibrant. You have some wonderful transits coming up in 2021. So try not to let the trauma of 2020 get in the way of enjoying yourself. Please don't. Your year will seem as though you're either extremely busy with work and social life, or that things are calm and slow. But remember to embrace the slower days, weeks, and months that go by in 2021, and use these moments to reflect and focus on self-care. Boom, bam. Self-care. Isn't that what Sip and Shop is all about? One of our mantras, besides your beauty break, your refresher, but it's also your Saturday check-in, and we look at that as wellness.
Right.
Definitely self-wellness, and we're hoping that, you know, we shed a light. So I want to toast to you all again. This one is for the October and Libra babies out there. I said it, wellness, you know. So just take into account, release those traumas from last year and embrace this year. Go full force, y'all. That's any birthday. Go full force. Don't wait. Speaking of don't wait, I'm just gonna flip something around just a little bit. You know what's been coming up often? Like sometimes, like when I think in hindsight of like things that have happened, you know, since COVID and what it's forced, is this theme of time has been coming up a lot for me. And I'm realizing and I'm wondering, I'm just gonna put it out there, and then Eddie will tell me if you all are, you know, feeling it, or if you got some other tidbit you'd like to share. But this thing with time has been coming up for me, like not wasting time, and you know, and not just being open. But again, it's the theme of time. COVID showed me a lot that, you know, I was on that disgusting hamster wheel of constantly going and not truly enjoying myself, not taking healthy breaks, which is really, really mentally unhealthy. And COVID forced me to sit down and really take inventory of what I've been doing with my life and, just various things. So I'm wondering if that's been coming up for you. Is it the theme of time, or is it something else that's been coming up for you, because we're still in it.
Yeah.
And you may be back to work, on your, at home on your computers,
Yeah.
or actually physically going into your office or wherever you do your business. But this thing of time has been coming in to not waste it.
I think it's been coming in for everybody. I think people are realizing that. I think during COVID, people have realized what's important to them and what's not important to them. I think most people have actually came into that awareness. And so I think this thing of time is shared not only by you, but I think a lot of people in this pandemic. So, yeah.
How could it not, really, right?
Yeah.
In a lot, in a lot of ways. Oh, I'm definitely jumping around. I'm going to jump around. I'm going to move with the flow. Let me get into this with the four-eyed business that's going on right now. So, a number of years ago, I think it was, I don't even remember the year. What year was it? It was like early on in our marriage. We've been married 12 years now.
09, 2010, something like that.
Yeah, so maybe it was 2012 that I started the Blinged BB line, which means blinged by Brooklyn. Brooklyn to the bone. And he's like, but so it was just a clever spin on the activity that I was doing back then, and it was blinging things. It started with gifts, right?
Right.
For loved ones, blinging out, just various things, and then it moved into this eyewear that felt really comfortable to me. And the funny thing was that I was churning it out quickly, like knocking out these glasses and just, this eyewear. This is one of them. And, it was just a way for me to express through Swarovski crystals. It was mind-blowing to me, just like nail polishes. Like, I get very excited when I see colors, shades, all of that. So the people at the Swarovski store know me by name. Oh, here comes Miss Andrea again. Because, I was stocking up constantly. And, it was wonderful, like, taking in orders. And, I do it every now and again. Like, if someone wants something, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've been selling off the pieces because I'm still going through pieces. Selling them off from before.
Yeah, some nice pieces, too.
Yeah, they're dope. They really are. They're dope. So this is one of them. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to, for the rest of this season, for Sip and Shop, each week I will wear a new pair. Maybe sometimes it'll be one. Sometimes I'll freak it and change it out to, another one or two other pairs. Who knows? But this one is one of them. And if you can see, I love this. It's the shades of color. So if you like green, blue, hints of... kind of like pink in it, lavendery, all those kind of like fresh colors, this is your jam. But check it out. So the price, because of my labor and everything, regularly the price for this would have been $255, because I spent a good amount of time on it with the precision and everything. But today only, starting right now, like the clock is going tick 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 tick, for as long as Sip and Shop is on today. So it's only like once I click the button to Sip and Shop, the deal is off. So right now, I need to say it now, right at the top of the show, just to give you an opportunity if you want to do this. If you would like, this is a unique pair. This is the other thing too. I don't do doubles, triples. It's very rare that I do that. This I did not. This is the only pair of this type of eyewear that I have. If you want it, you can have it. It's not a reader. It is a clear lens. Although I need my readers, but I'm showing out right now. If you want these, remember the labor, the value of this is $255. I'm giving it. Trust when I say it's a big gift. And I didn't even want to do the percentage that I'm losing on it, but I just feel inclined to do this for you. Called to do it. $65 including shipping. Once I hit, so if you want it, hit us at Venmo or Cash App for Fair with the Faces and get it in there. It's only one person can do it. That's it. So whoever the first person is, and if you don't make it first person, will refund back your money. So you'll know you didn't do it. You weren't the first. All right? That'll keep it fair.
I'll keep it fair.
So from $255 to $65, get it in to either Cash App or Venmo. It's the opening season gift to you for season 3 of Sip and Shop. And at the end of the show, you'll know whether or not you're the one that got it, because if you didn't get the refund, then it's yours. And it also includes shipping. Boom,
Right.
bam. Great.
Put your Cash App in there.
Okay, put the Cash App in and Venmo, please. So it could go either way. Cool. All right. So, I want to let you in on a little hint, because we haven't seen each other in a while. September 19th was a very special day. Andrea, why was it special? I will tell you why it was special. Because it was the 12th year, going snickering in the corner, anniversary for Eddie and I, for our wedding. That was our wedding day. And so we, he was like, babe, what do you want to do? Listen, y'all, it's not so much about giving like these expensive gifts. I was like, I looked at him and I said, what could I possibly give you that could really express to you how much I love you? Even if I were able to buy a Rolls Royce, would that really show you how much I love you? Even if I was able to send you on a trip around the world, could it really show? Like, there's just certain things that are priceless to me. My husband is priceless to me. I really can't buy him anything that would really signify. I could give him little treats here and there. Oh, babe, this and that. And that's cute and all that. But it really doesn't touch to what it really is. So we decided to do an experience. And so we rented a zip car. I'm not even going to get into that, because I told them I was going to rip, but I'm not going to. But anyway.
Tell them why, so they don't think it's me.
No, it wasn't Eddie at all. It was them. It was them. It was them. It was something that was really unreasonable, because we didn't have the gas tank. Some fool before in the car had an empty tank, right, babe? There was no thing, so we had to fill it up, and that's not how you do things. In that community, you have gas for the next person. They didn't do it, so we put it on the card. The rep was on the line with us while Eddie was doing that, and I was like, well, how am I going to get the refund? And he was telling me, and it seemed simple enough, but when Eddie, and it wasn't his fault, but when he pulled the receipt, a part of it ripped off, and then he pulled out the other piece, so I put it together, right? And when I sent it into them, they said, and it was like, a Photoshop. It was so stupid. They're like, oh, we can't refund you the money because the receipt is ripped. Although the receipt, what am I lying about? So anyway, bump off zip car. I can't stand them, and that's it for them. But anyway, they lost my business. And I'm not being disparaging, like trying to beat down the company, but I was really turned off by that. I thought it was unreasonable of them to do that, and it was stupid. So they lost my business. Next, but we went to Warwick, New York, and that day, everything else about that day was beautiful because it felt like our wedding day. Like the weather felt like our wedding day. There was not a cloud in the sky. Like the temperature was just awesome. So Eddie, we got up there and he started saying, as we got closer to Warwick, New York, there's this place that we hadn't been to in a very long time, the winery in Warwick. And we're not big drinkers in that way, but we have memories of it, and I was so stoked to get like pies. Like I love apple pie, peach pie, blueberry pie, apple crumb pie. Eddie loves butter pecan, but I love everything else. And I was gonna come stacked with pies, right? So when we got there, it was very different. The grounds, like they really opened up this place, which is good for them because they probably had to, as a business, think what they were going to do during COVID to stay afloat. And they did a humdinger because they really turned it around. The food was banging. The apple-based wine that they have was really good. We bought a couple of bottles, and it was really sweet and everything. So I wanted to share with you overall that we had a special moment for us in September, not too long ago, our 12th wedding anniversary, and we would suggest if you're able to get up to Warwick, New York, it's the Warwick Winery, go. We didn't realize that you could bring chairs, lounge chairs,
All that kind of
blankets. Folks would come. We were like, where the heck are they? And then we realized, oh, you can go on the grounds. Like, it's all open. It's, guys, I'm telling you, it's so nice. Go up there. Great first date.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Really good.
Really, really wonderful. And they were filming, someone was telling us as they directed the traffic for parking in there, that they were filming a Lifetime movie, a Christmas movie, that day, that September day. So it was really nice. So next, before moving forward, we wanted to give a special salute to someone who has passed, who was quite instrumental in the entertainment industry, particularly film. And I know that you all know, but we need to say his name anyway, and his name is Melvin Van Peeples. Mr. Peeples was born in August 21st, 1932 in Chicago. He passed September 22nd at the age of 89 in New York. And the reason why Mr. Peeples was so, he's priceless. He was priceless.
Yep.
To the industry, particularly film, is because he was groundbreaking. He was an innovator. He was a trailblazer. He was a pioneer. He was a visionary. He was a risk taker for us. And when I say that, go into his bio and read up about him, but particularly for the film Sweetback's Badass Song, which was done in 1971. The opening credits are, who's starring in it? The black community. Enough said. Enough said.
Yep.
Enough said. Okay? Who else is gonna do that? We're not following the man's rules. We're doing it for the people. We're doing it. Someone had to do it. And if it wasn't him, then it would never have been a Spike Lee to give him the strength and the vision to do it. If it wasn't him, there wouldn't have been an Eddie Bailey to do it. You have to have someone, and we no longer want it to be just one person, but we want it to be a community coming together as a unit to break these bonds, these chains, these glass ceilings. But definitely Melvin Van Peeples did it for us, and with this nice dark and stormy iced coffee, we salute him now as an ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
Salute.
R.I.P. Melvin Van Peeples.
That's right. That's right. And his son Mario definitely got it, because he is a very talented and dope director, and a lot of people sleep on him. But I'm going to tell you right now, when I did extra work in New Jack City, it was really interesting to watch him, because he was in it. He was a featured actor in it, and most times, you know something, now that I think about it, most times I think back then, well, yeah, Spike was doing it, so like directing and starring in the film. So Mario did it as well. He wasn't starring in it, but he was a featured actor in New Jack City. And yeah, he, that was like the hip hop New Jack Swing platform,
Right.
of merging the two together. I was able to dance in it. If you see me, I have on a mustard suit and I'm on Donovan's shoulders. If you can really, really see me like in the dance sequence, that was back then. It was cute, but it was a really great experience, and I got to see him work firsthand, and I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, it was a dope film.
Yeah. Definite showcase for you all to know Wesley Snipes'
Right.
work, and Alan Payne.
But that film, New Jack City, kicked off that whole 90s era of black cinema. Like, it was New Jack City, then came Boys in the Hood, Menace, The Wood,
Yeah.
Brothers. I mean, it's a whole bunch of black films in the 90s, made by black directors, started after New Jack City kicked off.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that was actually the first time in history, probably since, and even the blaxploitation era, they didn't have a lot of black directors. But the '90s really started that kicked off a lot of black directors. I mean, well, you know, Spike Lee kind of did that in the '80s, but the '90s, that's where it really happened. And New Jack City was one of those films that kind of, you know, opened that door
Right.
for other films that told like that kind of like that street story.
Oh, street story. I like that.
Yeah.
You're so good with the sound bites, Ed.
All right, baby. That's what I try to do for you.
Good day to meet you. With the vocals. Okay. Here we go, y'all. What are you watching? May I make a suggestion? Thank you, I will. I was sleeping on this one, y'all.
What's that?
I really was. And I was trying to think, what the heck was I doing back when his career was developing? I was building Fairweather Faces and running to clients. So the truth is, I never really watched, I hate to admit this, but I never really watched this particular person play basketball. My mother did, and my brother did, and my dad did when they would all sit together, but I was too busy running around. And actually, my father was working with me as well, but he watched, I didn't. There's a documentary I would suggest you all watch. It is on Prime, and it is called Kobe Bryant's Muse. Y'all, I was sleeping on Kobe. Another brilliant ancestor. Let me raise the dark and stormy.
R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
To Kobe, honey. First of all, he is a brilliant storyteller. He really is. That documentary is shot beautifully. It's in black and white. And I don't want to give like the storyline away or anything like that, but they take you through, right?
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. It's, you know, they take you through, and it was clever the way they did it, but he's the driving force of, you know,
right,
taking you through. And it felt honest. It didn't feel staged. And I felt like after it was over, I felt like Eddie, you know, he would have been a brilliant coach if he wanted to go that route. He would have been a brilliant commentator if he wanted to go that route. And he probably would have done both. The way, you know, his career was going. Also, as an athlete, dealing with injury, because I remember how traumatizing, you know, that is. Dealing with that and watching him go through it. I'm telling you all, please watch Kobe Bryant's Muse. It's on Prime. It's really worth it. And there's something else that's really worth it, a new segment that we're starting, and it starts today, and it's called Eddie's Watching ? What is Eddie watching? Eddie's watching ? Take it away, Ed.
Thank you for that introduction, baby. Right now, I'm watching season 10 of American Horror Story, and it's a double feature.
Tell them who put you onto that.
Okay, so Andrew has a friend named Val. Shout out to Val. Val is a movie buff like us, and
she's a celebrity makeup artist
right.
at GMA.
And Val is also a movie buff, and she tells Andrea to tell me stuff that I don't know about. And I know about a lot of stuff, but I knew about American Horror Story actually, but I never watched it. It's American Horror Story is a horror / sci-fi series, and they're on season 10. Season 10 is a double feature, so they have 7 episodes in the first feature, and I think 7 episodes in the second. Now, it's about people who take this pill, and if
Babe, don't give too much away.
I'm not gonna give too much away.
All right.
I know how to tell a plot. It's about people who take this pill, and if they take the pill and they're talented, then they'll just be even more talented. But if they take the pill and they're not talented, then they turn into zombies. And it's it's a really good play on kind of like Hollywood, really, and how Hollywood is, and just how our modern society is, and how people are. All right, that's one. Number two is we're also watching Impeachment. Now I gotta say, now I've heard a lot of stories about the Monica Lewinsky, Bill Clinton thing, but the way Sarah Paulson plays Linda Tripp
and went to LaGuardia as a drama graduate.
But also that, but not only that, Sarah Paulson is also is directed and plays in American Horror Story in season 10. So she's having a dope year.
Directed too?
Yeah. So she's having a dope year. Sarah Paulson
certainly
right?
is.
So that's what I'm watching: Impeachment, the Monica Lewinsky story, and American Horror Story. Watch that. The American Horror Story is on Hulu, and Impeachment you can find on Amazon Prime.
Man,
that's it.
Nice breakdown, my brother. It's like, shut up, Andrea. Shut it. Don't forget your blinked eyewear. Hopefully someone gets it. 65 bones, including shipping. US only. Once I click the button and end this, it is off and it goes right back up to the original price. Good day. Let's talk about sponsors for the show, shall we? I want to give some love back once again to wellness. Reminding you that we hope that you realize that you shouldn't have to spend, not all the time, because sometimes you have to pull it out, right? Depending on what the service is. But there's sometimes when you just should treat yourself, if you're able to something that will awaken your senses, calm you, relax you. And we need to bring to the forefront, once again, a big sponsor of Sip and Shop, which is the company Love Your Body. LYB. Love Your Body. That comes to you from North Carolina. And I have lit right now Love Spell candle. I got to tell you right now, before we started Sip and Shop, because, everything takes time. So, we were setting the set and checking the lighting and everything. And as I wasn't even sitting in the chair yet. The candle wasn't even lit yet. The candle was just open because we were staging everything. And I was like, oh my God, the candle smells amazing. It smells like an air. It lit the room as if it was an air freshener without even being lit yet. Big. That's quality. Only a quality product can do that. This is a soy-based candle, hand poured. They are basically like a vegan line of beauty and wellness products. I am telling you, the scent of Love Spell is glorious. It's like to me, like a fresh citrusy smell, but it's not overpowering. So it can go, like, if you want to gift it to a man, do it, because there's nothing like prissy about it at all. The packaging is superb. It's unisex. That onyx black, that nice, right, black, very powerful, but it smells amazing. And not just that, I'm just gonna only take off my ring for a second to show you this, because I don't want to get any cream on my rings. But the body products are lovely. This is their fair trade, and it's called Freshness. Their shea butter Freshness. Freshness, right? So I'm going to apply, and I don't need a lot, because it's rich. Oh, yeah. It's nice and rich, light, luxurious. Love it. Gift it to yourself, or someone who may need like a little pick-me-up where it's not going to break your pockets, and you're supporting a business, a small business, right? That was built through love during COVID. Is their backstory. It's wonderful. Yeah. Right? So
amazing couple.
Love it. Love them. Go read up on them, who they are. Love Your Body. Check them out. Can't get enough. And then, of course, what's this makeup look that Andrea is wearing? Well, I will tell you, child. This mask, the masks are doing a number on my skin. Horrible! Like about 2 weeks ago, oh my gosh, every day I was getting like a new bump and I was getting so scared because I had really bad acne in high school. Like, I'm telling you, like, my whole face was like a bump except for like my lips and around my eyes. I'm telling you, y'all, I was crater face. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was getting nervous because the mask, and I kept switching out, and I was like, well, maybe I'm wearing it too long, and I was switching out the masks and it didn't matter. And I was getting scared, and I said, Eddie, my face, and he was like, no, babe, it's okay. And it wasn't okay. Like, I was up there busting bumps. It wasn't good. So I have a lot of acne marks down in here because of the stupid masks. But, you know, my humdinger is the Fair Weather Faces skin color corrector, and for me, it's peach is my color. And it's just, I take a little bit from the tube and I just put it directly over my spots. And I don't have foundation all over my skin. I just wanted to have as fresh as my skin could possibly look, and suppleness to it. So I just put a little concealer over the spots and then blended it with a little bit of loose powder, and it just gives my skin, I think, a naturalness. I hope you see it, because I see it, and I'm pretty anal about, you know, when I do makeup, but it gave off the finish that I wanted, which is that no makeup look. And also with the focus around my eyes and around my mouth, because I knew I was going to wear a bright color, the bright color being Bloom, which is wonderful for this time of year. I'll show you my straw. There's like no color transfer really at all from it. It's a long wear velvet liquid lipstick. This is a stain, a very a little stronger than the popsicle mouth. It's in between the popsicle and the stain, and so I just made sure that it's applied all over, and then I tissued it off just to, you know, but you still get the richness of this color, which is great. And, you know, it just kind of like all tied in. I didn't mean for my flower, you know, I really didn't, but it just kind of, it does. It looks like sister colors, but this is the bomb, and it's Bloom. It's on the website right now if you'd like to get it, on Andrea's Seasonal Picks, which is on the home page. And this, you know, if I'm wearing a mask, trust, it's not going to smear off on the mask, which is a good thing, in case you need to know that, if you're concerned about that. And it's for all complexions. Doesn't matter how fair you are, doesn't matter how chocolately beautiful you are. It goes with all complexions. It will pop the skin and just give it like a nice warmth. And then also on my cheeks, I didn't do any contour today at all. I was like, meh. You know, I just wanted to be a little different and just have a little more, not that, I just didn't want to have so much structure on my face. So I just did a little pop of the Big O, which has flecks of gold in it. So, you know, it just gives like it's like a little combo, like highlight, which I like on the cheek. And I just applied it with our big powder brush. You can use the Pro brush or the little mini purple brush. Either one, just a couple of swipes across the cheek and you're done. And of course the setting spray, 2 drops of setting spray. So those are the featured colors today. If you like anything, please go to the website to get it. Those are the colors. And let's see, anything else that I wanted to talk about? Anything else you wanted to talk about, Ed?
No, I think I'm good for today, man.
Okay. Wow. That was a lot for the first season opener. I'm just doing my notes just to make sure that I got everything down for you all. You know, once it all comes together, it's very exciting. But before we do this, it's like, you know, I'm telling you, Sip and Shop is not a script. Sip and Shop is an improv. You know, we just let it rip. So it's by the grace of God that, you know, we're able to deliver to you, and we're just very thankful that you even take the time to tune in. And so hopefully someone is about to get these glasses, because I'm about to hit this button within the next couple of minutes. We're going to be out and the deal will be off. So let us, I'd like to do one more thing. Hello. Let me just share this. So remember how I was saying, like, oh, you know, Ed, you want some?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Good. So remember I was saying about wellness, and you know, you shouldn't really have to spend too much money on things to. So one of the treats, and I'd like to know for you this. For me, it was like Earl Grey and green tea with honey and cinnamon,
Right.
and then it was also like the iced coffee, or you know, regular coffee with the oat milk. This is, you know, discoveries during COVID, and also a little gem of a spot in Brooklyn on Vanderbilt called the Little Cupcake Bakery.
Yeah.
Good day. There's this cupcake, and I had it before, and I gagged, and I kept saying, Eddie, you want to try this? And he kept saying, no, no, no. And I was like, babe, there's going to be more for me. Chocolate vegan cupcake. What? Look at this cuteness. And it's not like some little tiny little, it's a nice size, right?
Yeah, it's a
nice size cupcake. And I said, you know what, for the first time I'm going to, because I don't think I ever ate anything on Sip and Shop before. I think Sip and Shop's always been me, you know, sipping, as Eddie just said. But you know what? For wellness and for everything, you know, sometimes I just want to take a little break and, you know, give myself a little treat. So I'll go down there and I'll get so excited because, you know, I can't have everything, but they have so many wonderful flavors. And trust, every single flavor is what the flavor says it is.
Right.
So here's my version. Ed, I'm going to pass the box to you with your spoon.
Okay.
And this is to all of you for, you know, just coming back and celebrating. Here, babe. Coming back and celebrating with us. Right? Opening up for season 3.
It's good, huh? You twitch, huh?
It is rich. It is moist.
Okay.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it is lovely. And just to let you know, if you want to sponsor Sip and Shop, you can. Just email us and we will send you the deets on what it is. We have a couple of packages available. And just to let you know, I love everything. Chocolate, flavors, popcorn. I love candles. I love everything. Right, Ed?
There you do.
We love everything of quality here. And we do vet because there have been companies that have, you know, tried and it wasn't, they weren't up to par to be able to present to you. But those that have made it are. So we do vet. We don't just put anything up online, right? We do have to vet. So here we are. So in case you want to support your local shop here in Brooklyn, the Little Cake Shop on Vanderbilt is a place to get your treat, and let them know that Sip and Shop suggested you go. Let them know that. Very important. So I'm going to wash this down and ask you all to raise your libations one more time and take a salute to you all. And thank you for having us again. It's great to be back. We are doing 10 shows, 10, right? 10 shows, Eddie and I decided that the season will close on 10, on a high 10. So this is day 1, episode 1 of season 3. Holla! And so I'm going to close out. Let me just take off the glasses because some lucky person will get them. Hopefully it will be you. And again, it will include shipping for $65 versus $255. Thank you all so much. So salute one more time for a successful show. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. And if you want your beauty products, of course, go to fairweatherfaces.com. And if you'd like to be a subscriber to Fairweather Faces and get, inside tips from us, personal makeup lesson, join the group makeup lessons. There's a whole lot of options that you have, or get products sent to you monthly.
Right.
You can do that as well. That's always fun because you never know what's coming in those boxes. But when they come, it's stuff that you can use. It's not just thrown in there. You are highly considered. Yeah, and of course, always watch us on Roku. Sign up on Roku, which is free on the platform Q Vision, right? Because we're still partners with them, and they will show this on a loop and repeat it for us as well to give us more viewership. So thank you all so much from Eddie and I. Season 3 Sip and Shop is done. Want you to have a great day. And remember, time is the factor, so don't waste it. Have a great one. Bye, everyone.